Hello and welcome to another Starcraft 2 beta commentary. I'm your host Witty and this is a 1v1 on the map Metalopolis. It's between Inka as the Teal Protoss and KenZy, that's how I'm interpreting it, KenZy, QXC, as the Purple Terran. Now this is a great map, there's lots of places to expand. You've got the gold minerals, which are the rich mineral fields, which obviously give you more minerals than the normal blue ones, in the center of the map. So that makes this quite an interesting map really. If the gold minerals were sitting at the back here, say like the 4 o'clock or the 10 o'clock position, it would be a lot more dull and everyone would just basically camp and turtle the whole map, but luckily the gold is in the middle, so that's all good. Naga Tower's in the middle as well, so yeah, it's all good. You can see a pylon in the Protoss base is not sitting by the ramp, so I'm guessing Inka is not expecting any early rush, or at least he better hope there isn't an early rush, because he would be wishing that he did put a pylon at the ramp there and a gateway as well to help block it off against any sort of pressure. But never mind, he's going for a 12 gateway. So as we can see, KenZy has gone for himself a barracks. He's doing normal walling strategy here. Nothing new there. The Protoss is already scanned over here at the 3 o'clock position, or 2 o'clock position if you want to be real precise. He's managed to slip a probe in. This will allow him to get great scope on what it is that the Terran is going for. So we can see a refinery somewhat late. I mean, normally refineries are already grabbed up and there's 3 SCVs on it by like 12 to 13 food. So yeah, what is it that the Terran player is going for? The Protoss must be wondering. Inka is thinking. So he's got the pressure of this SCV, but he's set up a whole load of rally points, as you can see him doing right now. That's always good to do, and it's a lot easier to do as a Protoss because you have the shield that regenerates, so you're never truly losing health as long as you don't lose that shield completely. So yeah, the SCV is now retreating. He's not going to waste any more time on that probe since he realizes he can't defeat it. And the fact that he has a Marine coming out also helps. The probe doesn't slip out there. I thought it might just slip out, but it doesn't quite get out in time. So we can see the Marine is happy, sitting there with 1 kill. Can he get any more? Stay tuned for that. So the Protoss has got himself a cybernetics core in a moment. The SCV has seen that. So no Celots either. So the KenZy, whatever we're going to call him, is going to be knowing that Stalkers or Sentries, as far as he knows, could be making a play here. So there's 2 assimilators as well, so the Protoss are a rather heavy gas race. So yeah, he's knowing that Protoss is going to be teching up to something most likely, because you wouldn't normally get 2 assimilators if you were planning on going heavy Celots. But you wouldn't go heavy Celots with a cybernetics core really, unless you get yourself... What is he doing over here actually? Inka is on the right hand side of the map. He's obviously going to be building something, waiting for that pylon to go up. Let's see what it is. It's a Twilight Council, there we go. So that can upgrade Celots or Stalkers with Blink or Charge for the Celots. Or it could give him access to High Templars and Dark Templars, which are very interesting units. And I would like to see them. So we've got a robotics facility coming up, and the observer is on its way by the looks of it. Is that a cruise? There's a chrono boost in that robotics facility. It's such a good idea to do that, because the quicker you can scout what your enemy is doing, the easier it is for you to plan what it is you're going to be doing. Whereas it's a lot easier for the Terran player, because you can just use scanner sweep on the Protoss and boom, there you go. But then again, I say that, if you use scanner sweep on the Protoss' main, would he see this, the Twilight Council and the pylon that is sitting on the right hand side? I don't think he would. So yeah, there's going to be some extra scouting needed by the Terran player, or some plain luck basically, to scout and find that pylon and Twilight Council. So if we look back at the Protoss' base, he's getting himself a warp gate, which all good Protoss players do. It's an awesome ability. It allows you to, for example, if you wanted to build a pylon closer to your enemy's base, you can warp in units thus to the pylon and keep the pressure on if you are doing an assault on their main or expansion. So yes, we see Banshees are being built here. It's 2 starports, 1 starport up at least. The second starport almost about to go up. If we go over here, you can see a Dark Shrine is now being made, so Dark Templars are definitely going to be on the menu today. Maybe some High Templars, but I don't see a Templar Archives yet. Archives, I'm pretty sure it's Archives. There we go. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, I suppose. Nothing's being researched at the Twilight Council, so yeah, I guess he's just using the Twilight Council for the moment just to get straight to the Dark Shrine. I say straight to the Dark Shrine, it's not exactly cheap. It is 100 minerals and 250 Thespian gas, which might explain the whole reason why he got the earlier simulators, so that he could get the Dark Shrine as fast as possible. Now if we look at the Protoss's main, he's got these 4 cannons here that are just beautifully positioned, absolutely beautifully positioned, all around his mineral line and close to his main buildings. This makes it very hard for the Terran to put any real pressure on with the Banshees. So it looks like the Terran's going to be making... Oh, he's got a Raven, and what else is he going for? A Viking. So he's getting a bit of a mixture of the air variety. So the Ravens, I wonder what he's got those for. I guess we'll find out soon. The Dark Templar are on their way, and now I'm curious. Yes, he did. If you notice that, he must have just caught a glimpse of those Dark Templar, which the Raven just saw whilst it was on its way to the Protoss